Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast Every Day. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Happy to be here. How are you today, Emma?
I'm great, Jack. I'm very excited because today we are talking about a very important topic.
Oh, I know. Many of our listeners ask about this. Today, we are talking about confidence.
That's right. How to feel confident when you speak English. Many students know grammar and they know many words, but they are afraid to speak.
Exactly. They think, what if I make a mistake? Or what if people laugh at me?
We are here to say it's okay. In this episode, we will talk about many things. We will talk about why mistakes are good, how to practice at home, and some easy tips to feel better when you talk to others.
It's going to be a long and helpful episode. So grab a coffee, sit down, and listen to us.
Jack, let's start with a question. Do you remember when you started learning a new language? For example, your Spanish.
Oh, yes, I remember. I was very nervous. One time, I wanted to order chicken in a restaurant, but I said a very different word. The waiter looked at me like I was crazy.
Did you feel embarrassed?
Yes, for 1 minute. But then I laughed too. The waiter helped me, and I learned the right word. I never forgot it after that.
This is the point. Friends, mistakes are your teachers. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn.
Right. Many students want to be perfect, but even native speakers make mistakes. I make mistakes in English every day.
Me too. Perfection is a trap. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be clear. If the other person understands you, you win.
So, tip number 1 for today. Stop trying to be perfect. Relax. Your English is better than you think.
In the next part, we will talk about how to practice at home to build that confidence. Stay with us. Okay, we are back. In part 1, we said, don't be perfect. But Jack, how do we start? We cannot just go outside and speak to strangers immediately. That is too scary.
It is very scary, Emma. You need to practice in a safe place first. And the best safe place is your home.
Yes, your house is your classroom. Nobody is watching you. Nobody is listening. So my first tip is talk to yourself.
Talk to myself? People will think I am crazy, Emma.
No, listen. This is very effective. Narrate your day. Be the commentator of your life.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Imagine you are making breakfast. You can say out loud, I am taking the eggs from the fridge. I am breaking 2 eggs. Now I am cutting the bread.
Ah, I see. You use simple present continuous tense. You just say what you are doing right now.
Exactly. You don't need difficult topics. Just describe your actions. I am walking to the kitchen. I am tired. I need coffee. This helps your brain connect words to actions.
That is a great tip. I do something similar. I talk to my dog, Buster.
Really? Does Buster understand English?
He understands food and walk, but I tell him about my day. I say, Buster, today I have a lot of work. I am going to record a podcast with Emma. It feels natural because I am speaking, but nobody judges me.
That is perfect. If you don't have a dog, talk to your plants or just talk to the air. Now, Jack, do you know the mirror technique?
Oh, the mirror technique. This is a classic.
Tell our listeners about it.
Okay. stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself in the eyes and speak.
Why is this helpful?
Because when we speak a new language, our face moves differently. Our mouth muscles change. When you look in the mirror, you see your confidence. You can practice your smile.
Yes, body language is important. If you look confident, you feel confident. Try this. Look in the mirror and introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Jack. I am an English teacher. I am happy to be here.
It feels a little silly at first, but do it for 2 minutes every morning. It really helps.
Okay, I have another very important tip for confidence. This is about simple sentences.
This is a big one. Students often try to translate complex sentences from their native language into English.
Right. For example, in your head, you want to say, because the weather was rainy and I didn't have my umbrella, I decided not to go to the cinema yesterday.
Whoa, that is a long sentence. If you try to say that, you might get stuck. You might panic.
Exactly. So break it down. Make it simple. Jack, how can we make that simple?
Okay, let's try 3 short sentences. Number 1. It was rainy yesterday. Number 2. I didn't have an umbrella. Number 3. So I didn't go to the cinema.
Boom! Perfect. It is the same story, but it is much easier to say.
And the listener understands you perfectly. Short sentences are strong sentences. Don't use big connectors if you are not ready. Use and, but, and so. That is enough.
I agree completely. Keep it simple. So, to recap this part, talk to yourself or your dog at home. Use the mirror to get comfortable with your face. Use short, simple sentences.
But Emma, what about listening? How does listening help us speak?
That is a great question. We need to talk about input and active listening. Let's discuss that in the next part.
Sounds good. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Welcome back to part 3. We talked about speaking at home. Now, imagine you are outside. You are talking to a real person.
This is the scary part. When I speak, I am in control. But when you speak, I don't know what you will say.
Exactly. And many students have a big fear. What if I don't understand?
Oh, that is the worst feeling. You nod your head, you smile, but inside you are thinking, I have no idea what they are saying.
We have all been there. Today, we will fix this. Confidence comes from active listening.
What is active listening, Emma? Is it listening to every single word?
No, that is a mistake. Do not try to translate every word in your head. If you do that, you will get lost. Listen for keywords.
Keywords. Can you give us an example?
Sure. Let's do a role play. I'm a barista at a coffee shop. You want a coffee? Ready?
Ready.
Hi there. Good morning. We have a special today on vanilla lattes. Would you like to try that, or do you want your usual?
Wow, that was fast.
Yes, but Jack, did you hear the key words?
I heard good morning, vanilla latte, and usual.
Exactly. You don't need to understand the grammar. You understand the situation. She is offering a vanilla latte. You can just say, no thanks, just a black coffee.
So focus on the big words, nouns and verbs. Ignore the small details.
Yes. Relax your brain. But Jack, sometimes we really don't understand. The person speaks too fast or too quietly.
In my opinion, This is the most important skill for confidence. Asking for repetition.
Many students are afraid to ask. They think it is rude. Or they think, if I ask, they will know my English is bad.
No, even native speakers ask. I ask you to repeat things all the time, Emma.
True. So let's teach some magic phrases. Don't just say, what? It can sound a little rude.
Yeah, what is a bit aggressive. Here's a better one. Simple and polite. Sorry?
With a rising voice.
Yes. Sorry? It means, I didn't hear you. Please say it again.
I like that. Here is another one. Could you repeat that, please?
That is very formal and nice. Let's try another role play. I am a stranger on the street. I ask you for directions very fast.
Okay. Go.
Excuse me, do you know where the post office is? I'm late and I can't find my map.
I'm sorry. Could you speak more slowly?
Oh, of course. Do you know where the post office is?
See? You controlled the conversation. You were confident. You didn't panic. You just asked for help.
And I was happy to help. People are usually nice. If you say you don't understand, they will change their speed.
Another great phrase is, I didn't catch that.
Oh, I love that one. It sounds very natural. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
So listeners, please write these down. Sorry? Could you repeat that? Could you speak slowly?
Now, let's talk about body language. This is a secret weapon.
Yes, even if you are nervous, your body can show confidence.
Number 1, eye contact. Look at the person, not at your shoes, not at the sky.
When you look at people, they think, oh, this person is listening. It connects you.
And number 2, nodding. Move your head up and down a little. It shows you are listening.
But don't nod if you don't understand. If you don't understand, stop nodding and use your magic phrase. Sorry?
Exactly. Be honest. Confidence is honesty. It is okay to say, I don't know.
So, Jack, we practiced listening keywords, we learned polite phrases, and we talked about eye contact.
I feel more confident already. But Emma, how do we use English in our real, daily life, not just for coffee?
That is next. In part 4, we will talk about hobbies, technology, and making English fun every day. We are back with part 4. Jack, we talked about mistakes, we talked about listening. Now, let's talk about fun.
Fun? Emma, learning a language is hard work. Is it really fun?
It should be fun. If it is boring, you will stop. You will quit. To be confident, you need to love what you do.
Okay, I am listening. How do I make English fun?
Connect English to your hobbies. Jack, what do you love to do in your free time?
I love playing video games. And I love cooking. I make a great pasta.
Perfect. Let's start with cooking. Usually, you look for recipes in your own language, right?
Yes.
Next time, find a recipe in English. Watch a YouTube video of an American chef making pasta.
But Emma, maybe I won't understand chop or boil.
You will understand because you are watching the video. You see the action and you hear the word. You learn by doing.
That makes sense. Add the salt. I see the salt. I understand.
Exactly. And for video games, change the language of the game to English.
Oh, I did that once. It was a survival game. I learned words like wood, fire,
run, and danger.
See? You were learning, but you were not studying. You were just playing. This gives you confidence because you are using the language for a goal.
So, listeners, here is a challenge. Pick one hobby, football, makeup, cars, or gardening, and watch one video in English about it today.
Great advice. Now, let's talk about technology. We have phones, we have computers. These are great tools for confidence.
I have a simple tip for this. It is a little scary, but very good.
What is it?
Change your phone's language to English.
Whoa, that is a big step.
Exactly. You force your brain to see English 50 times a day. It becomes normal. When English is normal, you feel less afraid.
I love that. And what about AI, artificial intelligence?
This is the future. I use ChatGPT and other AI bots to practice.
Why is AI good for confidence?
Because AI doesn't judge you. A robot doesn't care if your grammar is bad. A robot doesn't laugh.
That is so true. You can chat with an AI. You can say, "Hello, I want to practice ordering food. Can you be the waiter?"
And the AI says, "Sure, what can I get for you?" You can practice for 1 hour or 1 minute. It is a safe space.
So use these tools. You are not alone. You have the internet.
Emma, I want to add one more thing about daily life.
Go ahead.
Talk to your phone.
We are back to talking to machines.
Yes, use the voice note or audio message feature. Sometimes I record a voice note for myself.
Like a diary?
Yes. At the end of the day, I record 1 minute. I say, "Today was good. I went to the gym. I ate a sandwich." Then I listen to it. Sometimes I hear my mistakes. I think, "Oh, I said good instead of went." But it is okay. I catch my own mistake. That makes me feel smart.
That is brilliant. It is like a self-check.
Listeners, you don't need to live in America or England to speak English. You can build an English world in your bedroom.
Change your environment. Watch movies with English subtitles. Listen to English songs and try to sing the lyrics.
Singing is great, even if you sing badly, like me.
Okay, please stop singing, Jack. We want to keep our listeners. So we have our hobbies, we have our phones, and we have our environment. In the final part, part 5, we will talk about motivation. How do we keep going when we feel tired?
And we will read a message from a listener. Stay tuned for the grand finale.
And we are in the final part. We talked about a lot today, didn't we, Jack?
We really did. We talked about making mistakes, talking to your dog, practicing with a mirror, and even using robots.
But there is one last thing we need to discuss. Staying motivated.
This is the hard part, because some days you feel like a genius. You speak English and it is perfect.
And other days?
Other days you forget the word for apple. You feel like you know nothing. You feel tired.
That is normal. Learning English is not a straight line up. It's like a mountain. Sometimes you go up, sometimes you go down.
Exactly. My advice for motivation is look back.
What do you mean?
Remember when you started? 1 year ago. Maybe you didn't know how to say, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that." Now you are listening to a podcast in English.
That is a huge success. Students, please celebrate your small wins. If you ordered a coffee today in English,
that is a win. If you understood a meme on Instagram, that is a win.
Don't compare yourself to native speakers. Compare yourself to the yesterday you.
I love that. Compare yourself to yesterday you. That is deep, Jack.
I have my moments, Emma. Now, let's read a message from one of our listeners. This is from Monica.
Oh, I have it here. Monica says, "Hi, Emma and Jack. I love the podcast. I want to speak English at work, but my boss is very serious. I am afraid to make a mistake in front of him. What can I do?"
The serious boss problem. I understand.
My advice to Monica is start small. You don't need to give a big presentation today. Just say, "Good morning, how are you?" Or, "The report is ready," in English.
And remember, your boss probably cares about the result, not your grammar. If you are a good worker, a small mistake like he go instead of he goes will not change his opinion.
Exactly. Your work is more than your English. Use your English as a tool, not a test.
Well said. So listeners, as we finish today, be kind to yourself.
Yes. Don't be a mean teacher to yourself. Be a supportive friend. English is a journey. Enjoy the view.
Thank you for staying with us today. You are all amazing for trying to learn a new language.
Practice one thing from today's episode. Just one. Talk to the mirror or change your phone language. Just start.
We believe in you. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep speaking.